Do you recommend any method to rank tools like generators? Um, I I'm assuming you're talking about like auto-generating links and that kind of thing. And my answer to that is no. We we
I
don't go ahead.
or is he talking about actual tools
Who says
like
like generators?
yeah, generators like, home generators?
Oh, do you recommend any to rank? Oh, okay, yeah, maybe
I
he
don't I
means
don't
like
know,
a
but at first I was thinking like you, and then I looked at it again. I'm like, oh, so I mean, it maybe base it around a product question, I'm
okay.
guessing.
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and answer it like that then. All right, so starting over, do you recommend any method to rank tools? So like his keyword, his niche or whatever is tools, like generators. Um, there's I don't have any specific uh method of really ranking for that kind of thing that would be different from ranking. Wait, he's giving some kind of we're gonna have to start the question over again. Here, let me put this last.
You were correct.
All right. Do you recommend any method to rank tools like generators, like a schema generator? Um, so when we're talking about like auto-generated stuff, auto-generated anything, it's generally something we completely stay away from. We do everything, or at least I do everything. You can correct me if you're doing anything auto-generated now, Nick, but we
No,
do
never.
everything completely manually. For example, like Yoast SEO, they always try to give you like suggestions, do this, do that, whatever. Anything that tells us how to do our on page, our schema, anything like that, we say no, and we do it manually. Um,
On this opposite end of that token, we also don't really focus too heavily on schema, if we're being honest. Well, I know I
true.
don't.
That's true. But yeah, basically anything that's auto-generated, whatever, links, anything like that, we stay away from it. Um, it's just you know, shortcuts are cool, but in the case of SEO, the auto-generated stuff, uh, from what I've experimented with, is far behind what someone who actually knows how to do this stuff can do. And once you actually learn the stuff and you have a good grasp of it, which it's really not hard to learn like stuff like all the on page, all the schema or whatever. Once you learn how to do all that stuff and you have a good grasp on it, and then you incorporate it into your SOP, like your standard operating procedure for how to put up a new page or whatever, it becomes just easy. It's just a part of the process. It's just something that is automatic that either you or a VA can do, and it ends up working out way better than trying to
Yeah.
if SEO was as easy as just like using just auto generated stuff, then we wouldn't really have as much of a job, right? It just the
If
reason
we could be auto generating a
we
bunch of
would.
stuff and just, I would absolutely, and trust me, when I first started in SEO, you couldn't get me to write a piece of junk content for the life of me. I would rather spin content or do any kind of garbage hack that I could, possibly have found. But long story short, over time, you'll come to find just learning how to do it properly and getting it done right the first time is the easiest recourse of action versus trying out 100 auto-generating BS tools. Maybe some get some traction for a little while, but it just nothing I've ever tried really lasted, right? So, um, like Chris said, it's just easier to automate these processes and do them right. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. You can save yourself a lot of time by getting it right manually the first time rather than that's kind of funny. I'm being blocked by Nick's chair now. But yeah, getting it right for manually the first time rather than trying to do the auto-generated stuff. You'll eventually understand that it did not do a good job, that you can do a better job, and then you're going to have to go back and basically clean it all up, which always ends up taking more time than if you were to just get it right the first time and in your whatever in your SOP and just moving on to more important stuff. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.